Welcome to the City and the University of Liverpool. This presentation is for international and European students who are new to the University of Liverpool. The presentation aims to introduce you to some important things you need to know as a new student at the university. It includes an introduction to the international support team, other university services, and provides you with information that you may find useful in your first few days. The international support team is made up of Joanne Bainbridge-Thompson, Christopher Bennett, Christopher Fawn and Bev Sinclair, and is part of the university's student support services. We offer specialist advice and support to all international and European students studying at the University of Liverpool. The IST advises students on a wide range of issues, including immigration, British culture, personal issues, working in the UK both during and after your studies, family matters, council tax, health and socialising. We also work with academic departments, the Liverpool Guild of Students, which is your student union, and outside organisations. We're here to help you make the most of your time and have an excellent student experience. The IST office is a dedicated space where international students can get advice and support. The office is based on the first floor of the Student Services Centre, near to the Guild and across the road from the Metropolitan Cathedral. It's on the same floor as the Accommodation Office and the Careers and Employability Service. The IST has a website with lots of useful information for international students. See the description below for a link to this website. If you click on the blue information button, you will see links to topics that students commonly have questions about, including how to extend your student visa, information on bringing your family to the UK with you, and how to assist a family member or friends to obtain a visa to visit you. We recommend that you download our booklet for new students, which is called Now You've Arrived. This booklet is a checklist of things you may need to do in your first few days, including how to register to use computer facilities, how to register for your course, how to open a bank account, how to register with the police, and how to register with a doctor. Some students, certain nationalities, are required to register with the local police within 7 days of arrival in the UK. If you've been living somewhere else in the UK and have just moved to Liverpool, then you must register your new Liverpool address with the police. Details of how and where you can register are in the Now You've Arrived booklet. If you need to register with the police, then please remember that you need to visit the police headquarters to update your certificate each time you change address and each time you are granted a new visa. Most students studying at the university will have a Tier 4 student visa. This means that the University of Liverpool is your immigration sponsor and that there are certain conditions attached to your visa. You must attend all of your lectures. If you don't maintain contact with your department, the university by law must report you to the UK Border Agency. If you have a genuine reason why you cannot attend, for example illness, it's very important that you make sure your department is aware of this. You are allowed to work up to 20 hours during term time and full-time during vacations. You mustn't work more than 20 hours during term time or you'll be breaching your Tier 4 visa. It's important that you keep your address up to date on SPIDER, the university's database. This is so the university or UK Border Agency could easily contact you if necessary. If you are considering suspending or withdrawing from your studies, you must first discuss this with the IST, as there will be possible implications to your visa, and you will probably need to return home as soon as possible. If you fail any modules and have to repeat them without attendance, then your visa doesn't allow you to remain in the UK during this period. Seek immediate advice from the IST about making arrangements to resit your exams in your home country. If you need to extend your Tier 4 student visa at any point during your studies, You will need a Certificate of Acceptance for Studies, a CAS, from the university. Before you can get this, you will need to attend 2 sessions held by the IST, a Tier 4 visa presentation followed by a Tier 4 visa workshop. You must book on and attend these sessions 2 months before your visa is due to expire. Big changes in your life, such as moving to a new country with a different climate, culture and food, can be stressful and may increase your chances of becoming ill. It is therefore important that you look after yourself once you arrive in Liverpool. Here are a few tips. Don't spend all your time indoors in the library, lecture theatres and your room. Get outdoors and get some fresh air and sunlight. Go for a walk, or if it's warm enough, do some studying outside. Eat a healthy diet with lots of fresh fruit and vegetables. If you share your accommodation with other students, consider taking turns cooking for each other. If you need advice on where to buy cheap food, then email the IST. Drink lots of water. Remember that caffeine is dehydrating, so don't drink lots of coffee and energy drinks to prolong your studying. Instead, get plenty of sleep, exercise, and generally keep active. Make sure that you keep in regular contact with friends and family back home. Make the effort to make lots of new friends in the UK so that you can feel supported and can enjoy your free time. If you're feeling lonely, homesick or worried about anything, then seek advice and support immediately. Contact the IST. We can offer you support and suggestions on improving your situation, and if it's something we can't help you with directly, refer you to another service such as a doctor or the counselling service. During cold times of year, take care to keep yourself warm, especially if you're not used to low temperatures. Wear lots of layers of clothing. When you're outdoors, wear a hat, scarf and gloves. Buy a good quality duvet for your bed, a hot water bottle and have plenty of hot drinks. In the UK, your local doctor is usually referred to as a GP or general practitioner. You are advised to register with a GP as soon as you arrive in the UK. Don't wait until you're ill, as this could cause a delay in you getting an appointment. If you live on or near to campus, then you may be able to register with Student Health, which is a doctor's surgery on campus. Just call in and register by filling in 2 forms. If you are advised that you live outside of the catchment area, then you can register with a GP close to where you live. Visit the National Health Service website for details. See the description below for a link to this website. You should also register with a dentist straight away. See the National Health Service website for details. Alternatively, the University of Liverpool Dental School on campus offers free dental treatment. Call in for further information. In the UK, if you have a minor illness, such as a cold or a sore throat, it's normal to go to a pharmacist for basic medical advice and medication, rather than going straight to your GP. The only time you should go directly to hospital is if you have an accident or emergency, and then you must go to the A&E department. If you think you need hospital treatment for any other issue, you must first visit your GP, and he or she will refer you to the correct hospital department if they think it is necessary. The nearest hospital to the university is called the Royal, and it's situated on London Road. Take the time now to find where it is, so that you know where to go if you have an emergency. Liverpool is generally a safe city, but like in all big cities, it's wise to take precautions to keep yourself and your belongings safe. Don't carry large amounts of cash with you. Keep it in the bank and only withdraw what you need. Keep your debit card PIN number safe. Never give it to anyone else. It's not essential to carry your passport with you at all times. Keep it somewhere safe and keep copies of the important pages in case you lose your passport. If you experience any problems with crime, then you must report it to the police. Call 999 if it's an emergency, or 101 for non-emergencies. and also report it to the IST. If the crime occurs on campus, you should contact the university's security services. Security Services is based at 30 Oxford Street. In an emergency, they can be contacted on 0151 794 2222. For non-emergencies, dial 0151 794 3255. Here is some advice from current students about how to keep yourself and your belongings safe.
Coming to university in Britain might make you feel a little worried at first.
But don't worry, Britain is a country of rich and diverse multicultures,
where people from all over the world come to study, work and live in a safe environment.
And here at Liverpool, there's a whole host of international and local cultures to experience.
Despite all this, there are still a couple of things that you need to know to make sure that you stay safe when you enjoy your time here in the UK.
The majority of international students have not been victims of street crimes while in the UK. But there are a few simple, easy tips for you to remember to have a trouble-free time here in Liverpool.
When walking anywhere, walk confidently, avoid shortcuts, and if possible, stay in a group. If you are new to the UK, do not read maps in the street, as this will make you stand out. Plan your journey ahead and ask for directions if necessary. Use a discreet ringtone so you do not draw attention to yourself. And keep your bag closed at all times. If you have a bike, always lock it up. Try to find areas covered by the security camera and register it with your local police.
Liverpool is an exciting city that really comes alive at night. Here are a few safety tips that you need to know when you're going out. Watch your alcohol level. When you have had a few too many drinks, you are never as alert. When going out, try to avoid taking as many credit cards. Just take what you need. If you need to use a cash point, find one in a well-lit area with loads of people around. If getting a taxi, make sure the car is licensed and always inquire as to the price of the journey before you get in. And finally, always have your key ready for when you are approaching your front door so that you can enter inside quickly.
Most university accommodation will provide a safe and secure place to live. However, here are just a few tips to help you have a trouble-free time. When choosing a place to live, always use university accredited accommodation. Always book through the University Accommodation Office or Liverpool Student Homes to make sure you are getting safe and affordable housing. Now remember guys, always keep the doors and windows locked. Even the smallest gap can let someone in. Whoever comes to the door, even on campus, always demand to see their ID so that you know who you're letting in. If they do not have an ID, do not let them in. Come in. And if you are living in private accommodation, remember to only write your surname on any identification tags, such as door buzzers. This protects your privacy as an extra form of security. Always keep your valuable possessions out of sight. Laptops and cameras are good target for thieves if you left them in plain sight, so hide them away. Mark your properties with a UV pen, and this can be picked up anywhere in a stationery shop or a supermarket. This is important because if anything gets stolen, it can always be identified. Always keep your important documents in a safe and secure place out of sight.
Getting around in Liverpool is really simple. There are plenty of buses and trains that operate regularly every single day. But when you are travelling on foot, it is useful to know about British road safety because it may be different from what you are used to. Pedestrians do not have priority in the UK, so always make sure the road is completely clear before crossing. The cars will not stop for you. The good news is, in all major cities across the UK, just like here in Liverpool, there are plenty of assisted crossings to help you. Sometimes it can be worth walking a little further down the road to use one, just to make sure that you are completely safe when you are crossing a busy road.
Britain is a great place to live and study. Many other cities have a great and vibrant atmosphere during the day and night. If you ever need any help, there is a special helpline to call for non-emergencies. But in case of any emergency, always dial 999.
If they are a victim of crime, I would always encourage them to ring the police immediately. Please don't suffer in silence. We're here to help. We want you to come here and enjoy yourself and not be a victim of crime.
Police in the UK are always approachable and happy to talk to you. So do not be afraid to go and speak to them directly if you ever need any help or have any questions at all. And if you live in university accommodation, you can always ring up campus security should you require any assistance.
Please remember that this is just advice.
So you don't need to spend time worrying about coming to university.
Liverpool is a vibrant and welcoming city, and thousands of international students come here every single year.
So look forward to studying in Britain,
because it's going to be the best time of your life.
If you have any further questions that are not covered by this presentation, then please do not hesitate to contact the IST. We're here to help you. There are several ways you can access our service. There's lots of useful information on our website. If you can't find the answer to your query, then you could either call our daily telephone advice line, which is open 10 till 11 AM Monday to Friday, or you could send us an email at ist@liv.ac.uk. Once we've discussed your inquiry by email or telephone, if we feel your situation requires further discussion, we may arrange an appointment for you with an advisor. We have a programme of presentations and workshops that are easy to book online on the IST website. See the description below for a link to this website. To make sure we keep you up to date, we send out a fortnightly email bulletin to your university email account. This gives brief information on any important changes you need to know about, and also keeps you informed about events in the university and city that you may be interested in. For regular brief updates, join our Facebook group and follow us on Twitter. We hope this presentation has been a good introduction to help you settle in your first few days. Thanks for listening. Enjoy your time at the university, and we hope to meet you soon.
Thank you for watching. We hope you have found this video useful. For further information, please see the International Support Team's website and take a look at our other informative videos.